This is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class long haul. He's part of Wave 5, 4.5 or 5, the Voyager class series. And he comes with Grinder, the repaint of Blackout. Now this guy is huge. I mean, in robot mode at least. It's got as you can see, he's like the Hulk. He's got a lot of plastic in him. Just to give you a little bit of size comparison, here he is with classic Starscream. As you can see, this guy is huge. He is starting to be looking to be one of my favorite Voyager class figures in the Revenge line. Next to Megatron and maybe Mixmaster, this guy is in the top 3 of my favorite Voyagers. I like him even better than the Fallen. He's got an amazing robot mode with just a few forgivable limitations, but he has an amazing dump truck alt mode. And if you haven't picked this guy up, I mean, go now and pick this guy up. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this figure, even if you already have the fast action battler long haul. I mean, this guy is great, but this guy is even better. I mean, as you can see, they're very similar in some way. The wheels are on top. They've got fists right here and this kibble right here, same as here. The feet are slightly different. He's got sort of bigger feet, bigger shins, and this guy has sort of thinner legs. But head sculpt is almost the same. Just the whole the whole concept about the robot is essentially the same for both, sort of. I mean, the green is very similar, this one's lighter. So even if you have this guy, it's obviously, definitely you've got to get the Voyager figure, especially if you're a big fan of the Constructicons in the movie. So let's get on with the figure, shall we? Amazing figure. Articulation is just incredible. I mean, ratchet joints here and there, double jointed knees. He's got toes and ankle articulation, ratchet elbows that go in and out, forward and backward, swivel bicep, elbows bend, and his wrists bend. His head can rotate side to side. No waist articulation though, and it's forgivable. But the other forgivable limitation is his forearm rotation. There is none, or wrist rotation, if you may. So he's left, with the palms up position with his hands, if you want the elbows to bend. But other than that, this guy is amazing. I mean, if you stand him up, he's pretty tall. I mean, he does continue with the tradition of the Constructicons, at least in the Revenge line, that they've got very short abdomens, and I mean the legs immediately pop out from the sides of the body. I mean, very small torso. But that's fine. In the pictures I've seen, I thought he would look very disproportionate, but he doesn't. He looks just fine. His gimmick is, well, the Mech Alive gimmick is the pistons here on his elbows, dual pistons, and the springs right here on the feet, I think. Yeah, they move. That's about it. Pretty lame. Wish they would have put an Automorph, but Automorph is so movie 1. Anyway, the final gimmick I'm going to show is this one, the blades. I'm not exactly sure why he has these. If you guys, can you remember if he had, I don't know if anybody can remember if he used them in the movie. I think he used guns. He had guns somewhere, but not the blades. The clear electro blades. So we'll pull that up. Transformation for this guy is a little bit tricky. Very small clearances, but very interesting. So what you want to do is begin with this. Just get it away. You want to begin with the bed of the dump truck. Yeah, you want to do that, and then you want to join the rear tires together. Okay. Yeah. Hope you can see it. He's very big, especially for the camera. Yeah, just tab them in together. Now this thing doesn't move. This whole assembly that attaches to the body, that doesn't move, it's just there. Kind of a bummer. Wish they would have put a joint there, but they didn't. Okay, fold in the arms. Okay. And okay. Yeah. And then fold the blades, the housing of the blades, like so. Okay. Okay. And then you will form the back of the truck that way. Okay. Next thing you want to do, and here's the tricky part. Wait. You want to, no, not before the tricky part. You want to firmly attach the back wheels to his chest. Untab the waist. That can be annoying in robot mode. If you're going to play with this figure, this will be very annoying because it's very loose. Anyway, just stretch it out. Just pop up the cabin. What you want to do is, okay, open up the grill right here that form part of his waist. Okay. And then you want to fold in the feet, and then fold back the wheels like so. Fold up the wheels like so. And then this is the tricky part I was mentioning a while ago. You have to rotate the feet inward and sort of like attach them, tab them into the bottom part of his torso. So. Like so, like that. A little bit tricky, but manageable. So, you can move it to the side for easier tabbing in, because the clearance is very small. So, and you know that it's a very precisely engineered piece. So. You might have a hard time finding. There you go. So just be patient and stick with it. So there. Again, you can see now. You can already see the truck forming. Okay. Then you want to just leave enough clearance for the canopy for the cockpit to come in and tab in. And then these things, they're going to tab in together. They're going to tab in onto the front of the truck. Like so. There you can already see the truck. What's left is just the bed, the truck bed, which you just sandwich it between these two arm pieces. There are tabs here and there that you actually have to tab them into. Wait, let me just see if they're properly aligned. There you go. Okay. Once you've attached everything, just make sure everything's tabbed in. And there is Long Haul, Voyager class, in his Caterpillar, I think, dump truck alt mode. It's a huge dump truck. I mean, just look at it. Very nice. I mean, it's very square looking. I mean, I can imagine why they didn't pack him in his alt mode. They packed him in his robot mode just to cover the entire box. He's very compact and petite and small for a Voyager, but you can see by the size of it that it's wide in places and tall and tall. It's like a cube. So if you haven't picked up this guy, I strongly recommend you do. He makes, he'll look good on the shelf. His articulation is great. Robot mode and alt mode is just fantastic. The detailing on this figure, even in the alt mode, as you can see, is just stellar. You get the Decepticon symbol right there. Just amazing. The truck bed works, sort of, because of the Mecha Live gimmick. But that's about it. So there you have it. Voyager class Revenge of the Fallen Long Haul. Thanks for watching.